Today's episode is one that might make you pause, and that's a good thing, because this one's for the achievers, the parents, the homebuyers, the families earning well and doing their best to give their kids everything they never had. You've worked hard to build this life, and now it's time to ask, have you protected it properly? Let me introduce you to George and Anna. They're both in their late 30s, two beautiful kids, a home in the suburbs, a couple of investment properties, joint income, over $200,000 a year. They're on the surface of what we'd call sorted, but a few months ago, George had a minor heart scare. Nothing too serious, but enough to land him in hospital for a week and off work for nearly 3 months. The stress wasn't just medical, it was financial, because George was the main income earner and Anna had only recently returned to work part-time. Suddenly, school fees, mortgage payments and bills felt very heavy. And here's the kicker. They thought they had insurance through their super, but when they actually looked at it, the life cover amount wasn't enough to clear even one of their loans, and there was no income protection in place. Now imagine if it had been something more serious. What if it wasn't 3 months, but 3 years? What if it wasn't recoverable? Here's the truth. Most Australian families in their 30s and 40s are underinsured, especially high-income families. Why? Because they're often so busy earning, growing, upgrading, that protection becomes an afterthought. And there's also this false sense of security, like, I'm young, I'm healthy, I have super, I'm sure I'm covered. Let me bust that myth right now. That cover in your super, often it's just a default amount. It might be $100,000 to $150,000 in life insurance and maybe nothing for income protection. That might sound like a lot, but let's be honest. If you've got a $900,000 mortgage and 2 kids' education to think about, that won't go very far. So let's flip the script. What does a smart insurance setup look like for a family earning over $200K? First, you've got life insurance, the kind that clears your debt and leaves enough for your partner or kids to live without financial stress. Then, income protection. This is the one most people overlook. It replaces your income if you can't work due to illness or injury. And guess what? It's tax deductible if paid from your own account. Add in TPD, total and permanent disability, in case life changes permanently, and maybe even trauma cover for things like cancer, stroke, or heart disease, because treatment costs aren't cheap, even with private health insurance. Now let's make it personal. If you're listening to this while driving to work or making dinner at home, I want you to just pause for a moment. Imagine this. Tomorrow, you wake up and you physically can't work. Could be an accident, could be burnout, could be something you never saw coming. How long would your family be okay without your income? A month, 3, 6, and what happens after that? See, insurance isn't for you. It's for the people who'd have to figure things out without you. It's for the Annas, the ones trying to hold the household together with half the support. It's for the kids who still need braces, tutors, footy boots, and future dreams. It's for peace of mind, because nothing hits harder than the regret of, we should have done this earlier. Let me also touch on something very real right now: mental health and burnout. These are becoming leading causes of insurance claims. So if you're a high-performing family juggling careers, school drop-offs, side hustles, and investments, you are not immune. The beautiful thing is, insurance has evolved. You no longer need to sit through hours of paperwork or chase banks and brokers for quotes. A trusted advisor, like me, can do the heavy lifting, tailor it to your needs, and get you sorted in one good strategy call. So here's your gentle nudge from me to you. If you've got a family, a mortgage, or a plan for the future, then you've got something worth protecting. Don't wait for a scare to start the conversation. Start now. Book a review, check what you have, and more importantly, what you don't. And put the kind of protection in place that lets you sleep easy at night. That's it for today's episode. If this sparked something in you, share it with your partner or a friend who's in that same season of life. And if you're ready to look at your own situation and get some clarity, just reach out. I'm always happy to help. Until next time, keep growing, keep protecting, and keep living the life you love.